had cast their ballots, and therefore there is insistence by the aspirants who participated in the exercise that any results that shall be declared here should be treated as interim until the County Elections Board gives alternative days when there can be repeat primaries across the polling stations that were affected by that confusion over the voters' register. Akisa.
For that update, our reporter Murimi Mwangi joining us from Kwale County. Of course, he will be keeping vigil as the tallying of votes continues in various stations there in Kwale County. Well, from Kwale, let's now go to Mombasa, where many have said that the exercise has gone surprisingly peacefully despite hitches in a number of polling stations. Let's now touch base with our political affairs editor, Ben Kitili, in Mombasa County. Very good evening to you, Ben. I believe you are at the Tallying Center in Mombasa. Murimi Mwangi is reporting of very slow activities at the Tallying centers. Is the situation any different in Mombasa?
Indeed. Good evening, Akisa. We are coming to you live from the showground here in Mombasa in Mkomani. This is the Tallying Center for Nyali constituency, and like has been happening in many parts of the 5 counties of the coast that had their ODM nominations today, the tallying process has been painfully slow, and this is no different. And it is a very poorly lit exercise. I'm not sure you can even see me, but behind me, you can see some people milling around that particular shade over there. This was the ASK polling station. What they are doing right now, they are tallying the votes for this particular polling station. That is, I have spoken to some officials a few minutes ago, and that is what they are doing. They're saying they'll be done in the next 30 minutes or so. After that, they will be now tallying all the votes for all the constituencies, for all the polling stations here in Nyali constituency. Remember, this has been one of the most contested, hotly contested constituencies in terms of the ODM nominations, the parliamentary seat here. It was a 3-horse race between Mohammed Ali, Said Abdalla Salim and Edward Makosere. That is the Nyali constituency ticket for the ODM party, and this is one of the busiest in terms of the tallying process. We've been able to visit a few of them. The County Tallying Center doesn't have much activity. That is at the Mbaraki. We shall be trying to go there and find out what's happening in terms of the senatorial race for the ODM ticket, as well as the woman representative. But here, this is a copy of what is ongoing in many constituencies here in Mombasa. Not much is happening. I have tried to work my sources. We don't have any results of any sort as yet, Akisa. What we have in many constituencies here in Changamwe, in Likoni, as well as Mvita, is a tallying of the different polling stations, because like we have been reporting all day, the voting process was delayed in many polling stations here in Mombasa. So it would go without saying that the tallying process would also be delayed. So that is what's happening behind me. Very keen. A lot of people have milled around here to just try and make sure that they know the results of this particular polling station, as well as the Nyali constituency as a whole. This process will take some time because it is a very poorly lit exercise. They are using flashlights to try and count those votes. So it is a very slow process, a lot of eyes on it. It is seemingly going very well. The people who are here to witness is very calm, as you would expect, but they are waiting for that. So after they tally for this polling station, that is the showground polling station, they will tally for all the polling stations here in Nyali constituency, and by that time, that is when we expect, according to the ODM election officials, to be getting also the results for the other constituencies for all the elective positions that the ODM nominations were held for. The voting process was not without drama, as we have been reporting live all day day long here on KTN News. We did see a lot of activity here in Nyali constituency. There was an altercation earlier in the day where Mohammed Ali was complaining that in some of his strongholds, like Mlaleo, that is his claims that the election, the voting was delayed, people couldn't find their names on the register, and they did clash at Mlaleo with one of his rivals, the two front runners, that is Mohammed Ali and Said Abdalla Salim. Let's listen into that.
Do you have the register?
I have some register.
Because what order?
No, we were here from 8 o'clock in the morning. There was no register. Where's the register?
But
How to get register?
Can we do this? If you're not an official, not an agent, can you get out, please? We want some orders here. If an agent, just can you get out? Can you just keep moving? Moving. I want order now. Can you get out?
Angalia vitu picha hizi. Hii hata binadamu wanaweza angalia hivi.
Kuna pressure sana.
Angalia hizi vitu.
We don't have our register. My name is not here. These people cannot vote. Where is ours? You keep on telling us that we should be Boss. Ile register unasema sasa kwa watu wanapiga kura hizi sisi
watu wanataka kupiga kura, lakini yule ambaye anapush register yake, yani jina yake itapatikana hapa ama hapa.
Let me tell you something.
Look at this.
This thing, it has just been written in Mlaleo primary, but these names are not in Mlaleo. Now, exactly, you don't know. You understand? You are very right. But what took place here is not fair. ODM, if they want people to vote fairly, and they want this political party to have mileage in this country, they have to be very, very fair. We had meetings there with all leaders telling us that this election will be very free and fair. It is very, very pathetic.
It's only one person who has voted.
You see, these are names. Saido. Let me come Saido. Sawa, mimi ni Shambi, hapa Mlaleo ni kwetu. Wewe utafuta ubunge wa Nyali, wewe utafuta ubunge wa Nyali. Haya majina yako hapa, si ya wapi? Ya Mlaleo. Sawa? Mimi kama Shambi, hapa Mlaleo ni kwetu. Sawa? Mimi kura yangu ni ya hapa kwenye register. Sipo.
So jina lako hakuna?
Hakuna. Wacha mimi sasa. Mimi nisipige. Mimi no problem. 80% ya watu wangu wa hapa majina yao hayapo.
Which election person? The election is being run by your brother bana.
Lazima sasa
your brother is running this thing.
Looking for this
leadership. Stop lying to us. Your brother is running this thing. So usidanganye bana. Pressure gani huyu kutoka asubuhi? Huyu ndio
hapa hakuna majina. Sasa kura hazipigwi. Maana mimi hapa
election gani?
Shanifahamu Saido.
Mwite Joe atuambie kama ni wewe umeshinda.
Watu wa election wamekuwa hapa Saido tangu asubuhi.
Let us listen from this person.
Audience is not fair. We are not accepting some players of child. Hatutaki hawa audience. We want justice.
Hakuna kura hapa kijiji tena. Sasa hiyo.